Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Henderson. Outside Tatum. Inside. Thompson with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Here's the three. Nails it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Henderson. Jacks up a three. And Tatum is good for three. Tatum's got a second bucket on the night.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Here's Ivy. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Fires from deep.
Victor.
And the three-pointer goes. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tatum from long range.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Orlando calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
To settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Make some noise. It's time for your 407 dance team.
And here are the Magic now. 7-point differential. Here's Henderson. Outside Tatum. Pass to Thorpe. They need this. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Kept alive by Orlando.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now Ball. To the paint. Duren with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
A minute 37 left in the first. And that's going to be a travel.
Orlando Ball.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Henderson. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. Sinks the tray. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Assisted by Trimble.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Banchero. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Henderson. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Henderson. And a two-handed jam!
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Takes the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective.
18. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries, but this story is one of perseverance.
Wagner outside. Pass to Wallace. Wagner outside. Second chance effort. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Trent on the wing. Now here's Rose. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. A nice shot by Zubac.
And so much attention drawn by Rose, he knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
Pass to Daniels. Griffin outside. There's the triple. They get the rebound. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Rose with it. Trent outside. The three is up. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. On offense, here is San Antonio. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Wallace. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Orlando.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Zubats. Here's Wagner. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Wiseman.
James Wiseman.
And it's Wiseman with the jam. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Trent outside. From deep, Rose. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Trent on the wing. From deep 3-point range. That one is off. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Wiseman. To the wing, right side. Here's Daniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Over to the wing. And here's Zubats. Guarded by Wiseman. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Alec. Thanks. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 48 seconds left in the second period. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Ivy. Here's Henderson. Here's Ivy. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Ivy's got 5 points. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside Tatum. No one near him. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front, up one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Ivy. Outside Tatum. Pass to Duren. Back to Tatum. Here's Ivy. Defended by Thompson. Lets it fly. And that one's long.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Klay Thompson
Knocks down the triple.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Back to Tatum. Here's Duren. Deflected!
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass the ball. Here's Banchero. From deep. And Lonzo Ball gets the three. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Orlando calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Henderson. For three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Thompson outside. And he makes it on the layup. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Henderson. Ball with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Basket's good.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Orlando calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
It's your Magic Youth and Steve.
So it's Orlando now. They're scoreless since the first half. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Outside Tatum. Tries to snap the cold streak. Counted. Tatum's got 15 points.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Here's Ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To the inside. Duren. And is blocked.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Stolen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper. He's got 9.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Henderson. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Magic foul.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Zubac. Here's Orlando. They trail by 11. Trent outside. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J. Trent's got his second basket of the game.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Wagner, he's open. That's good on the jumper. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
40 seconds left in the third. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Coming on the floor for your Magic.
Here's Wagner. Off the inbound, no good.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Second team.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the away team. Wagner.
And he's good on the second.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Rose outside. Trent outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
From deep, Johnson. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
40. The away team, 46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Wallace. Pass to Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Assist from.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
First team foul.
And so here is Orlando. 8-point game. From deep, Rose. The offensive rebound. Trent from long range. He buries it from 3. Trent's got 11 in the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Griffin outside. Pass to Wiseman. The kick out to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From deep, here's Zubac. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Pass to Griffin. Puts it up from 15. He can't get it to go. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Now here's Zubac. Now here's Rose. Covered by Johnson.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Henderson. Orlando trailing here. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Duran. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Henderson. And there's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it down from distance. And the Spurs lead by 9.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Right side Tatum. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Pass to Banchero. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Tatum. It's tipped. And they're on the break. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
And the Magic call time here. They trail by 11. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter.
Give a big round of applause.
Left side Tatum. Ball with a steal. And here is Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Hangs in the air. And the layup is up and in. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Magic ball.
Here's Henderson. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForge.
By the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage you would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on